What's up, beautiful people? It's Sindafam and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video from Day of Satatum, and it's titled "Will College Students Get Destroyed on White Privilege by Based Conservative Students?" Interesting. I'm excited to check this one out. Let's check it out.
How would you describe white privilege?
I'd say it's effectively the...
Oh my God, these kids are wasting all their money to go get indoctrinated at universities.
Exactly.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com, TatumStore.com, and also make sure you join the new platform Tatum Plus with all of our exclusive things. And I'm telling you guys, we have a lot of things in the works. More shows are coming. We want to create our own infrastructure where we have other influencers and people on Tatum Plus doing content, podcasts, all of the above. We're gonna work it out. So all the people that want to support that moving forward, jump on and join Tatum Plus or get you some merch from the store. Like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, welcome to another YouTube video. I often am repelled at the fact that college professors have the gall to brainwash and manipulate kids that are paying all this money into being complete nut jobs. The country is going to hell in a handbasket because institutions are breeding out or are breeding these people who believe in social justice perspective that don't even exist. The fact that, listen to this though, this young lady named Morgan, she works with Turning Point USA, and she's on campus interviewing people and asking them questions. And one of the questions that I'm going to address here is, does white privilege exist? Now, I want you to listen very clearly at the color of the people that are saying it. And when she asked them follow-up questions, they should, if white privilege was so prevalent, they should have a clear answer to everything she say within reason.
Exactly.
Watch what they say though, bro. Watch how they respond to this. This is crazy.
White privilege exists.
Yeah.
Yes. What would you describe white privilege being? Like today.
How do I describe this? Let me think.
Yeah.
They were quick to say yes. Yeah, it exists. Can you describe it? They have no idea.
Oh, Jesus
Nothing
Christ.
comes up.
I definitely feel like white privilege is a thing.
I think so.
How would you describe white privilege?
I'd say it's effectively the...
What is it?
Just in the way like people treat you. Like I feel like naturally people are more likely to treat you differently if you are white.
I 100% believe in white privilege. Not believe in. I don't believe in white privilege. I believe there is
white privilege.
Watch my words.
Based upon the color of your skin, you have advantages over other people who are darker.
For example, like school shootings.
Hold on. I have to preface this because this would be the worst one of all. But think about it. Martin Luther King died a long time ago. Then his dream is gone. His dream will never come true in America. These people, years later, civil rights movement, everything that has happened in America, black president, you name it, they still teaching this stuff on campus with no explanation.
You get
that were happening. If you look at it like,
let's even talk about the fact that people are saying that white privilege exists or white privilege is a thing. If I treat somebody or if I give some certain treatment to somebody based on their skin color, what does it say about me? Or what does it say about my personality? But you have college students, people who are even going to school or to college on debt, or some of them are on scholarship, but school is telling them, or their lecturer or whatever is telling them, that white privilege is a thing or white privilege exists, and they are out here saying yes, it's a thing, it exists. So you want to tell me that because white privilege is a thing or white privilege exists, therefore everybody categorically would treat white people better or treat people based on the color of their skin? What does it say about the person? If you start treating people based on the color of their skin, what does it say about you? And if you think that people are going to treat some particular group of people, or if you think people are going to treat people based on their skin. What do you think of the person, and what do you think of yourself? But of course, these people don't even sit to think, because people don't think that you have to judge person based on their character and not based on their color of the skin. But of course, we have to give preferential treatment to some certain group of people based on their skin, or because they have lighter skin, while those who don't have light skin, we don't have to give them preferential treatment, or we don't have to treat them like human beings. What does it say about you when you start doing that, or when you start conditioning yourself to think that way or to behave that way, or when you see people do that? So yeah, these are the same people that would say, oh, white people shouldn't treat black people in this type of way, or white people shouldn't be racist towards black people because of the color of their skin. But yet you are the exact same person that is saying that white people would get professional treatment based on the color of their skin. So how are you going against yourself? It just don't make sense. Most of these people shouldn't even spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to college. They should just rather don't waste that money. It's just not worth it. For this, it's not worth it. But yeah, let's go on.
That were happening. If you look at it, like, the majority of the people who are actually like shooting or the shooters are white people. There's a big difference with like people like those shooters and like George Floyd, who was like killed innocently. Yeah. And
wow. You serious?
What are you even talking about? There's a difference between school shooters and George Floyd. What? Now I know what she's trying to say because it's a talking point, but she haven't thought this through. What they're saying is that school shooters go into school and do their thing, and then cops just somehow, because they white, they feel sorry for them. Oh, poor school shooter, come out here and hug us, and we're gonna make sure you're safe. And then George Floyd, you're black, you never did anything wrong, but I wanna stop resisting. Like, what are y'all even saying, bro? And more brothers lose their lives from other brothers than people losing their lives from active shooters. More black people die from black on black violence than people die from active shooting in the entirety of America.
But of course.
And like those people who obviously killed people.
We had a black president. 1/3 of Congress is black.
He may be smart though. She found one that got common sense.
Equal opportunity doesn't mean equal outcome. But in America, you know, what freedoms don't people have?
I would say everyone has the same rights, privileges, and protection. So, no, I don't think that's a thing in the US.
Can you be racist against white people?
I think that if we're talking about somewhere like the US, you don't see a whole lot of it.
I mean, by the definition, you can be racist towards white people, but it's kind of a joke. It's not gonna actually do anything. I mean, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think
Do you know how crazy that sound? Maybe it's not intentional, but when you say you could be racist against white people, but nothing's gonna happen, it breeds white supremacy. It really does. If you think, well, I'm better than they are, so if somebody is racist against me as a white person, nothing can be done because we don't care, and you can't effectively change anything that we're doing. Black people should really feel the same way because it's true. You can be racist towards black people. What is it gonna get you? It's not gonna get you anywhere. You live in America. It's not gonna get you anywhere. No company can really be openly racist because you won't have a plethora of talent. Therefore, you won't be competitive with some of these major companies that are your competitors. But it's this idea that we're better than them. That's how it is. Well, black people don't have driver's licenses. It breeds discrimination by the leftist agenda.
anyone can have certain
by promoting the leftist agenda.
Predispositions against other people, yeah. So I definitely believe there's a lot of racism towards white people.
I've been thinking about this one a lot. I feel like you can't. It's like really complex because there's like obviously prejudice. Like you could be very prejudiced, but then like I don't know. I don't feel comfortable giving an answer because I really don't know.
Well, I guess according to UCLA students, America is super racist. If you guys want to see more content like this, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment down below. What campus should I go to next?
Shout out to Turning Point USA for putting content out there. Shout out to Morgan for getting on there and you know, giving some good conversation and not being combative. You know, when you're open and giving conversation, you're not combative. I think you get a lot more out of these people. They say a lot more of what they feel. But I do think it'll be interesting to have some combatants or some combatant nature or combating conversations. My English is terrible. Conversations, because I think it does bring out the hypocrisy amongst these people.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel bad for these college students because that's the reality that they know, and it's not even rooted in facts and reality. Like, people are not, America is not, right? The system of white supremacy is a made-up term. It doesn't exist. Are there some white people, white privilege? Are there white people who have a privilege because they're white? Yes. Are there black people that have privileges because they're black? Yes. Are there women that have privileges because they're women? Men that have privileges because they are men in certain circumstances? Yes. Are there people who have privileges because they're a Christian pastor or atheist or in certain circumstances, wealth or poor? Or, there's privileges to be had depending on the circumstances in every aspect of life. But to think that in every aspect of life, white privilege exists and yields benefit, it doesn't. It does not. It actually hurts you to be white in a lot of situations. So people are just saying stuff that sound good, but they're not even doing research. And people on colleges and universities don't even do research. That's the place where you should have compelling conversations, but you don't. I mean, they're the dumbest people on planet Earth in some cases. All right, anyway, I'll see y'all the next one.
So yeah, someone said you can't be racist to white persons and you can say anything to white person and nothing will be done. So where is the white privilege? I thought earlier they all agree that every white person have got white privilege, so now you can be racist to a white person and nothing can be done. I think that is the time when they should switch on their white privilege, and because you are terrible or you're being racist to them, they can activate their white privilege and use it on use it. Or isn't that the exact same kind of white privilege we're talking about, or is there a different white privilege we're talking about? Because the last time I checked, anybody that is terrible towards another person based on their skin color is a terrible human being. But of course, the minute you say, oh, generally white privilege does exist, or all white people have white privilege, but of course people can't be racist to white people. So when you make that kind of statement, what does it say about you? And yet we got these people who are supposed to be the future generation who are even going on debt, college debts, and yet this is the kind of knowledge they are instilling on them, or this is what they are even saying out loud. Kudos to the other guy, because yeah, somebody that sees the real world for what it is. And of course, just like what the officer Tatum said, is true. There is the case where certain times there can be white privilege. There is a case where certain times there can be black privilege. There is a case where there can be women privilege or men's privilege as well, Christian privilege and all of that. So today in America, everybody is privileged. The people that are in America today are one of the most privileged humans in America today. But of course, these people would rather live in denial and say, oh, there is one sort of white privilege somewhere, and therefore you cannot be a racist towards a white person because of their skin color. It just don't make sense. Americans have got privilege. And I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. America is one of the country where you can do anything. America is a free country, and that is why many people love America. Many people love or want to live in America because of the freedom. There are things you will do in America that you cannot try somewhere else. But of course, these people would rather believe that it's only white people that have the privilege and other people don't have privilege. Yet you still get tons of people coming into America. Why are they coming into America if only white people have got the privilege? Then we should have more influx of other people, of white people coming into America. But no, it just don't make sense. And this right here is all messed up. Well, I'm sure tons of people have got a different opinion regarding this, and I really love your honest contribution to this. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.